Welcome to Entrepreneur's Edge. Thank you for joining us on our first episode, Season 1. Today we have our guest speaker, Jyoti Maharaj. She comes to us with great knowledge from 361 Tranquil Touch. Welcome, Jyoti. How are you?
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here today. I am feeling great and I can't wait to help other entrepreneurs out there.
Thank you. Thank you for accepting our invite and for being here today. We appreciate this.
Thank you.
So, can you please share with us your journey? What inspired you to start 361 Tranquil Touch?
So I was in corporate for the last 20 years. And in December, we got handed our lovely letters.
Oh, no.
Always had 361 as a side business, and I decided to make it my full-time business and step properly into the entrepreneur world. And that's how 361 Tranquil Touch came about.
Great. How did you feel with those letters? And then you're going to go into entrepreneurship. What was your feelings at that moment?
Obviously, I was devastated, but then I took a step back and I realized the universe gives you what you can handle. I firmly believe that. And I think it was time for me to step into the entrepreneur world.
Interesting. So what are your specialities of your company, and how does this distinguish 361 Tranquil Touch from the industry?
So my specialities is Reiki, art therapy, dance therapy, sound therapy, crystal healing, and then a twist. Because I come from the corporate background and the corporate world, I know the stresses, I know the difficulties that staff go through, including leadership. So my business is also going into the corporates to say, let me help you with your corporate wellness. Let me help you with your coaching, your development, your leadership, with a holistic twist to it.
Interesting. So here we can have corporates now getting back into the relaxation time and realigning so that they can get back to work and get what needs to be done.
Absolutely. I come from that background. I know how difficult it is. And for me, I use all my holistic tools that I have to get me to where I needed to get to in corporate.
Great. So how did you transition from the idea of 361 Tranquil Touch to now becoming an execution as an entrepreneur?
It was very scary. I must admit, it was very scary because having a side business where you don't give your 100% to, and now all of a sudden giving you 100% and taking those ideas that you had on paper and actually executing them and making them part of your everyday life is very different. I must say, I did a lot of planning. Being a project manager, all the planning, all the implementation, I had the tools already. I just went ahead and did it. From registering the business to getting the business cards printed to getting the websites, which is still busy under construction. But I know at the end of March, I'm going to have a huge launch for my website. The banners, getting into events, putting myself out there.
Yes. So I love the term that you used, my side business. A lot of people use the term side hustle. And I feel that when you say it's a hustle, you are negatively impacting yourself versus now you've given it your core, the business.
It is a business. It's for me, your business can never be a hustle.
Great.
It is your business.
Yes.
It is your baby at the end of the day.
And it's who you are.
Absolutely.
Awesome. What are your biggest challenges as an emerging entrepreneur that you're facing currently?
So my biggest challenge was being in corporate for the last 20 years and now being an entrepreneur. Your mindset has to change. For me, that was key, changing my mindset from the corporate to an entrepreneur.
Yes.
So that was my biggest challenge, changing my mindset.
It's also got a financial sector to it because now in corporate, you are getting that paycheck
at the end of the month.
Actually very nice. And then when you're an entrepreneur, You don't.
You don't get that paycheck. And for me, the biggest challenge was to tell myself, you're not getting a paycheck at the end of the month. It's about growing your brand. It's about growing your business. It's all about that. It's not about getting that paycheck at the end of the month.
It's about being selfish to be unselfish.
Yes. So for me, that was a challenge as well, to tell myself, Joe, you're not getting a paycheck at the end of the month. All the money that you're going to get, you're going to reinvest into your business. You are going to grow your business. You're going to grow your platform. You need to get out there so people know who you are and know what you offer. So it's about reinvesting into your business.
And what habits or routines helps you stay aligned as a business owner?
I do morning walks or afternoon walks, depend how the day looks. But I definitely walk every day, very disciplined on that.
Whoa, thank you for making me feel bad.
Sorry. So walking relaxes me because my mind works and I get my ideas. So as soon as I go home, I start writing them down. That takes me to the next step for my business. And I engage with people. I read. I talk to different people. I talk to people in the industry, out of the industry. I watch videos, and I read a lot.
Great. So I read something about breathing exercises.
Yes.
The different type of breathing exercises that you would do in different sectors. So if you were stressed out, you do a certain breathing exercise. If you were anxious, you would do a certain breathing exercise. Do you also offer this?
I do offer breath work. That's part of the services that I do offer. Breath work is absolutely vital for any industry. Because if you don't breathe right, you are never going to be calm.
So would you be keen on just doing a demonstration of how do we do a breathing exercise for somebody that's in an anxious mode? Because I think in this day and age, we are all anxious because we don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yes.
With the economy the way it is, with things happening around us, we are living in uncertain times.
Yes, we are.
So I think we've come away from being stressed out to now being anxious people.
Yes, no, but we are. We are actually very anxious people. Because there's so much going on around us. I mean, I'm a mom of 2 that are under 2.
Congratulations.
Yes, but it's not all flowers and fairies, but it does become hectic.
Yeah.
And then you a wife, then you an entrepreneur, then you are the cook, then you are the cleaner. And that's my world right now. But if I don't take a step back and breathe, I don't think I'll get through everything.
Exactly. So would you be keen on showing us?
So a simple...
I'm happy to try this with you.
Yes. So let's sit. Okay. Knee, legs flat on the ground. Simple exercise.
Okay.
You breathe in. Hold it for 3. Let go. Count 3. But you breathe through your nose and out through your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
So, ready?
Yeah. Wow.
Do this a few times, and it's the easiest breathing exercise that you can have.
It does rechannel you.
It really does. And then there's another one that's my personal favorite. You take your okay, let's do it this way: thumb on your nose, and then your middle finger. Keep it open. You breathe in, hold for 3, finger down, breathe out. Let's try it again.
Do you want to engage with the audience?
Yes, so
and show them? I will.
Thumb on your one nostril, middle finger you will use next. So breathe in, hold it for 3. Middle finger goes down and you breathe out.
It gives you a refreshed feeling.
Yes, it does. 2 very easy exercises that I personally use when I have a 19-month-old and a 6-month-old screaming at me both at the same time.
I'm going to use that as well. I've got a 1.5-year-old. Now, in an entrepreneur level, people have this tendency of having competition in their industries. How do you take that?
So for me, I am an advocator that this is not a competition. We are here to help each other. We are here to help each other grow. We are here to help each other network. Because without your network, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yes.
And the moment you give me a bad feeling about you or your company, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I don't work with this person because of this. So your reputation is the most important thing. Don't damage it.
Where can our audience connect with you so that they could discover more about your business, your social handles? Do you have any events coming up that we could possibly look out for?
So I do have a couples retreat coming up at the end of March. I will post the details on that for the viewers. There's a few other events that I'll be hosting with my corporates. And then obviously for the public as well. And then my handles is 361 Tranquil Touch on Instagram and on Facebook and on TikTok. Website is under construction. I will be having a launch at the end of March for my website where you can go and look at all the services that I offer, but I will be posting for the month of March what I will be offering. And just for your viewers,
okay,
for the month of March.
Oh, wow. We've got something.
Yes, just for your viewers. If they quote that they're coming from your show, they get a 15% discount on any of the services that I offer.
In a day, we are meeting with so many people. We are walking into rooms that we have no idea what energy is there.
Yes.
And automatically it attracts to you.
It does.
I'm a Pisces, and I was told that apparently energy is attached to us very easily.
Yes.
So I've got to do the Reiki sessions to get it out of me.
But you have to. For me, Reiki is about realigning yourself, moving out any blockages that you have. Blockages in your body, we don't realize how much we hold in our body. You think that you hold it in your mind, but you hold it in different parts of your body. Like I can tell you, when I'm stressed, I hold it in my tummy.
It happens to me, and you feel all miserable.
Bloated, uncomfortable. And until I don't let go, it just stays. You're just very uncomfortable. So for me, Reiki is vital to remove the blockages, realign yourself, and as you said, feel lighter.
Yes.
And with regards to the different energies that you are around, remember, because we're working with so many different people, you're meeting so many different people, you don't know what they're going through.
Yes.
And because you are that person, they suck your energy out. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Sometimes they actually need our energy so they feel better. But we at a slump.
Yeah.
So you need to realign yourself. A tip for the viewers and a tip for you.
Okay.
When you feel drained at the end of the day, take normal salt.
Yes.
Normal table salt. Don't even go get the fancy stuff. Normal table salt. Drop it in your bath water and soak. When you come out of that, you feel so much more better because salt absorbs all the energies that you don't need in your body, and it just drains away.
Okay, so that's just 1 tablespoon of normal table salt.
Yes.
In your bath water, and just relax.
And if you don't have a bath,
candles on.
Yes.
Have a glass of wine.
Enjoy.
And just relax, guys.
Yeah. And if you don't have a bath, because I know some people feel really bad about wasting water. They don't like soaking in the bath. In the shower, just take the salt, rub it all over you, and just rinse it off. I am a type of person that doesn't like, if you've got the natural stuff around you, use it. Don't go and spend money.
Yes.
On stuff that it's so expensive that you're gonna like, okay, do I really need this? Can I do it some other way? Use what you have at hand.
I love that. So thank you, Jyoti, for joining us. We've come to our last question, and I'm sure this is actually one of my favorite questions to ask. Mm-hmm. What has been the most fulfilling experience for you as a business owner up to this point?
Most fulfilling thing is that I believe in myself. At first, when it was my side business, I thought, no, I could never make this my my full-time thing. And now I know I can. I have the confidence. I believe in myself that I can take my business to where I need to get it to and where I want it to. That's the most fulfilling feeling, I have to say.
And I can see it on your face, the way you speak about it, the way you glow up. I mean, you make it look so easy.
Oh, I wish it was easy.
You make growth for emerging entrepreneurs look so easy.
Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. It's hard work. You got to put in the hard work. You got to put in the hours. You got to fail, learn from it, and grow.
Agreed. Well, I always say it's good to fail.
Yes, no, it is.
You learn a lesson. And then when you learn that lesson, you can only go up.
Absolutely.
You can only get better at what you were trying to do.
Yes.
So in your business growth and coming from a business owner myself, you're going to fail so many times. And it's sad to say. I mean, nobody can afford to fail. We don't want to. But it's there. And the reason why it's to learn. And why do we, unless you learn that lesson, you will always remain in that point.
You will never move forward.
Exactly. And I feel that you essentially, when you fail or when you get criticism, you take it positively.
Yes.
And you look at why, the whys and the hows, and where did I miss things?
Exactly.
And when you've discovered that and you put it onto your chart, it's when you decide, okay, now I'm going to do this to get there.
Absolutely.
And in this way, because it's not going to cause a problem. So I think as business owners and as an emerging business owner, I mean, you look so comfortable. You look really comfortable. I can see that you love what you do. You've got a passion for it. I can see that you put your all in it.
Yes.
And you believe in it, which is essential.
I do. So for any business owner, you need to believe in what you do. If you don't believe in it, it's not going to be successful.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And as I said, I'm really honored to be your first guest on your first episode.
Well, we couldn't have had anyone better. I mean, Entrepreneur's Edge is all about entrepreneurs, emerging entrepreneurs, scaled up entrepreneurs, successful and established entrepreneurs. But I think with the first show being you as our guest speaker, it's actually set the tone. Because out there, I think people need to realize that, look, you don't have to be afraid to take that first step. Because we've all been there.
Exactly.
And when I watch you take that step, you look like a professional at it. You're like, it's so easy. Like, the way you put it out there. But the challenges that you faced have made you become this.
Exactly.
It set you on this path.
Absolutely.
And essentially, Entrepreneur's Edge is to teach and educate and assist. And I would say having you here today as our first episode was the most respectful decision for the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And from 361 Tranquil Touch, I wish you all the success in this venture. Lots of blessings, lots of positive vibes, and lots of love.
Thank you. Well, I'm sitting in this room and I feel so positive. I won't lie, it's my first show. I was very, very nervous. I had anxiety levels today. I was trying to figure out, am I going to go there and fumble or am I going to do this? And having somebody like you with such great positivity and I can tell by having you on the show that you would do wonders for business owners, for companies, for people. Because sitting here with you, my anxiety is gone. And I'm actually enjoying what I do.
Perfect.
You have outdrawn that in me. And for me, that is very important.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jyoti. So thank you, viewers, for paying attention to us. Thank you for engaging with us. Thank you for the follows. If you have not followed us yet and you just watched our episode, please don't forget to just hit the follow. Bye-bye.